camera get flipped. Y'all better quit playing, YouTube. Stop playing with the gods. Peace and blessings, family. Peace and blessings, brothers and sisters. Especially to those who are awakened and know. Y'all know the time. I don't think they know the time. I just posted a video about your government and the lack there. Now I want to go and get the information and make sure I'm not putting out no bogus information. We're going to see what shape. Of course, you know, a lot of people gonna make 1,000 videos about this shit. There's gonna be a lot of panicking, a lot of people guessing, speculating like crazy, for one, about everything ungodly that's already happened, that's gonna happen. Just a bunch of confusion. Then I had to stop and look at it. I don't think we know the time, bro. Today is October 31st. Hallows Eve. Hallows Eve. These people celebrating Satanism, and we wondering why the world is in the condition that it's in. Because we don't love the world. We just, Most High says, subdue and replenish it. We just subdue it and take. We don't try to replenish it. You know, then we take in vain until reality hits your ass. Like today. Where's it been at? October 25th. It really began. And I'm talking about funding the federal government. And by the federal government, which it makes I don't have a dog in the pony whether it operates or not, because there's an eternal law. Let me be clear. There is an eternal law that's at work that you can use. Thou shalt not steal. So that means I need to plant a seed that will bring forth continuous work. Something that'll allow me to continuously to move and shape. You know, shake something, move something. We're gonna shake the trees. See what goodness fall out of them. You know what's planted. But if we ain't planting them seeds, you already know what you got coming. And therefore, a lot of people fall short, fam. I don't blame the government for nothing. If Dwayne ain't clicking, he ain't operating on 12 cylinders. You know, I'm a 12 cylinder because we different, family. You know, I keep telling people we different. We God's people, so we don't worry about the world. To a degree, yes, to be aware is to be alive. We want to know what's happening because that means us that depend on government and the systems and corporations and businesses that give them jobs and they shit, I'm gonna create something for myself that I can put 12 hours in and make some money too. You know, shit. You got to think of times like this. That's why Christ said you got to count the cost. Y'all don't want to hear the Bible, but the Bible is the only thing that's making sense right now. Everything else, like he said, he's gonna pour his spirit out. And with that comes equity. Everything else that think it has power, it's gonna get shook. It's gonna get shook. The federal government. Remember, they say America the greatest country. America this and that. But America's heart is wicked as hell. Christ said you do the things like he did and which the Father spoke, you will do greater when you do the things he did. And this government ain't operating like the kingdom government, the kingdom of God. It's a real kingdom, whether you believe it or not. When I'm speaking about the Bible, I'm not thinking of these nations being the government that the Bible is talking about. These are man-made powers. You're under man-made powers. You're not operating under God's authority and within context of what he established, which allows his word to go forth. That's why I said, yeah, man or run out of money, but God's law doesn't need money to operate. It's eternal, it's natural. If I go plant a seed, the law is He will water it, give it sun, and it will bring forth a harvest. That's natural law. That works. That's something we know for sure. So don't be looking at me crazy when I'm telling you about this awakening and how it's awakening my mind's eye of understanding to tap into things that's helping. I'm not going in there talking about a religion. I'm talking about practical tools that you need and must apply on a daily to survive. And that's a fact. Why they closing the government down? It's not because all they have to do is go in there and print up some more money. It's not it's not as trivial as they're making it. Then I have to ask myself, well, why are they trying to get us so involved in their mess? Why don't they put measures in place to remedy this thing? And then factor in the fact that it's closed down and you know it's operating on fumes. We know it's gonna run out of money. You know? Like, who don't know this? They set this shit up to get us involved in all their little witchcraft and rinky dink they putting together, get you all stressed out and worried when all the time God's law. You have God's eternal law. A lot of y'all don't know that because you go to church to dance and hoop and holler. And whatever the pastor is talking about as far as business, that's as far as it's, basically going. But not in all cases. But then I look at who's controlling your business. A lot of people tell me I don't have a business because I don't go through the same system. Well, the system ain't gonna have no money to keep giving your ass and your accountants. You know, what you gonna do then? What you gonna depend on then? It's like TikTok closing down. It's like YouTube shutting you out. You got all your business aligned in that system. It's cool, yeah, it's working, and you make it work for you. But what do you have as a foundation outside of that that's gonna help sustain you and maintain when the storm comes? We got the most out, brothers and sisters. We got the who. You did. And then this damn phone crazy, y'all. This phone do what the hell it wants to do. Take this call, it's business. If it ain't talking about no money, I ain't going nowhere. But yeah, God's laws are eternal. His word is eternal. No matter what's going on in the world, we have the ability to become better, stronger, and faster, like the $6 million man, but being true sons of Yahuwah in Christ. Read the book of John, chapter 1. Those who believe on the name of Yahushua, those who receive him and believe, gave he power to become sons. And their sons, you have a book of the law, meaning the book of instruction on how to unlock everything he created to work for the good of those who love him. And yeah, the wicked do what they do because the power don't change. You can operate in it for the good, or you can operate in it for your own, twist the scriptures to your own demise. You choose. He has given you yes, you have that right. You have wealth in heavenly places that earthly things can't touch. Yeah, the things in the world can't touch. You have that. Yes, you do. That's the truth, y'all. And I got to go and take this phone call. See what this gentleman is. What's on his mind? It's 3 o'clock. I don't know what could be on his mind concerning the car. And we going in another direction with them cars, y'all. I enjoyed the ride. And some of the people gonna be able to come, but where I'm going, it's like 10 times better. You did? We going 10 times better. I don't have nothing negative to talk about. I'm not talking negatively about the world either. But I'm gonna open your eye of understanding so you can have the right tools to make the right decision. Even in the midst of uncertainty, what's going on out there is uncertainty. A lot of people gonna be whining and crying. Y'all know it. They coming on the internet doing it all day. So Judah, Israel, Gentiles that love the Most High, you got to get ahead of this. You got to get right in lockstep with bringing the other and being an example. Don't just, I ain't saying just go give all your stuff away and tell everybody what you're doing, but if you can help and open doors, you help your brothers and sisters and you remind their ass. You know, don't get there and turn on us. You got to help each one teach one. And while we teach it, we help it. Goddamn, we help one another. Don't turn your back on your brothers and sisters. Don't move your ass to a gated community. You wearing red bottoms now. You fit in a certain tax bracket. Now you think you all that. Because guess what? They going to show your ass. You know it and I know it. You'll go on that run, but no matter how you get within their hierarchy, they're not going to allow you to beat them at their own game. Come on, family. You got to be wise. Ain't nothing wrong with doing stuff between you and yours so you can secure that position of power too. You got to be able to make decisions that control our outcome too. We can't be giving nobody our power like they got the authority to make decisions for us. Hell no. Now, I'm looking, people, you know, a lot of people are waiting and they know who we are. I'm seeing it. It's a beautiful thing. All praise to the Most High. And I'm no judge that can tell you whether you operating in a certain manner or not. All I am is a trumpet. A trumpet that's charged to do something that many, hey, they've rejected. I don't care. It ain't gonna stop me because you reject it. It actually, when you reject it, what I'm saying, that make me go harder. Straight up, family, that make me go harder because I know what I got. And Most High done showed me. Showed me by signs. Oracles and mysteries of that word have been fulfilled. My eye of understanding have been opened. Nothing no man or woman can say can shake me of that. No situation that's around me have the power or authority to shake that because it's true and it's happening in my life. Things are about to get 10 times better. And it ain't based on the world or nothing. No. We got the Most High, family. When I tell you that, you better know there's an authority that comes with that. We have an authority too to operate as sons. It ain't just talk on no Sunday. That's for all who love him. You gonna fast track past what preacher talking about. Because preacher ain't building you to release the power in you. He building you to stay a puppet under him. Not all of them. Some of them doing good. But the majority of them, you're not gonna expand under them. You're gonna stay under. Because that's the way that system is designed. You want freedom and riches? The Messiah's name, his Hebrew name, that's what it means. Freedom and riches. Words in the Hebrew make up the Messiah's name. And they mean something. In the Hebrew, look it up. Look those characters up. You can get you a Hebrew translation, a Hebrew dictionary that translates those ancient paleo pictographs where you can understand them. And you can speak the truth and in so many layers to it. Oh, that's gonna wake up something in you. They gonna run. Hey, they gonna run from you. They gonna deny you, but they gonna know you telling the truth. Who got time? Well, you got a lot of charlatans. Charlatans are liars who lie on the book, and all liars have their place in the lake of fire. You know. Yes. No matter who you are, if you lying with that book, lying on God, and especially talking about religion. Religion can't contain the power of the Almighty Most High because religion is controlled by world entities. It's not controlled by the spirit. And y'all want to act like y'all don't want to have this conversation where you need to. You need to so you can be rightly aligned. We ain't got time for all that now. If you lack it, you're gonna be left back. Yeah, it was the time the Most High winked on our ignorance. Like, look at them. They hard head. Well, this ain't that time. It's high time you awaken out of your sleep and slumber. Jeez, that was the perfect song. I don't think they know the time. They playing games out here. Well, it's about to get real in the field, Daddy. What this dude calling me about? Let me make this phone call. It ain't about no bread. And it might be. At 3 o'clock, maybe something shut down. I don't know. Will Scissy. I just did some work on his truck too. Got a whole lot of work. More than what should have been got, but it was some goodwill things going on. You know, you gotta help your people. When your brothers or sisters are down, you gotta help them. That's just the type of person I am. That's the type of community I come from. Each one teach one. We help one another. We don't sit back talking about I got this, I got that, I'm all that. We open doors for our people. That's the call for I'm cut from. I don't care. Even with my pennies, I do it. You know, I ask about it. And I'm gonna keep stressing that. You being selfish, talking on that me. You see how long that works. I don't know nobody who won with that mentality. You know, they go up, they think so fast, and they come down just as fast, and it be so crucial. Because they really, they really be invested. And I be wishing them well, but I know no matter what you try to build, if it's not established on the word, which gives you the right instruction, meditate, Joshua 1:8, with being in the world, but not of the world, and operating as sons. It's a remedy. It's right there in the instruction. They talking about the law is done away with, you a lie. Yeah, Christ operated in the law. How else can he fulfill unless he's operating in it? He didn't do away with it, he fulfilled it. And he's showing you he's the word of the Father, so don't bring him down. We can't bring him down to us. How we perceive and then move. No, he's the master. So that's how you gotta carry and conversation, thought, and even your approach if you carry it like him. So you can't allow others to question your authority. It's really not your authority, but you operate in it because you are serving of the Most High. He's in you. What else can you operate as? So that's why I never sell my services to no job ever again. Hell no, that's what messed you up. I was doing good. I might not have been doing good with the right products, but eventually you change up. You realize you done got too old to be trying to hit the streets with the youngins. With the young knuckleheads that's making them mistakes, thinking the quick way you're gonna get it, but it ain't. I'll tell you the truth. You might as well stay the course, stay down, and get to work. There's a lesson in the work. That's why you go through it to get to it. It's gonna bring a fire out of you. The fire gonna purge what shouldn't be in you. And you're gonna learn the lessons that you're supposed to learn, that you can take and use in real time. While they talking about what the government doing, you're gonna be out here demonstrating power, real power, eternal power. Your power don't come from some little person talking about we give you the permission to. Hell no. Your power is eternal. Recognize where you come from. Recognize who you are. Stand in your authority. That's the word that's going from this platform. What the world going through, that don't determine what God has already established for me and you. That's why I'm digging in the book. That's why I'm digging in the word. To know what these words mean. And once I learn what they mean, I understand what they are pointing to. The Bible is concrete. It's not just saying something. It's giving you an instruction. It's already declared. Just like if we don't get it, we don't sit and meditate on it to understand that, to know what it means in real time. That's why people look at it like, oh, he was just bad. He was an outlaw. They was cutting up lawless. No, we just ain't wired to be slaves or servants to no damn men. When the Most High gave you the first commandment he ever gave you was in Genesis 1. Like the, the brother, what's his name, Myron Golden brought out. I know y'all heard of him or seen him. Dynamic brother in the truth. And he used kingdom, the law of the kingdom, king's law, to establish wealth. Just like the Most High did with Solomon. I mean, this man get bread and teaching others, but not no quick get rich schemes. He teaches you how to make offers. Ain't no telling what you invested in. Just make sure that it's something others have a need for. You know, and when you do it with integrity. You don't try to get over on people. You do it with integrity because you're building a relationship. You're building a lasting relationship. That's not going to be the only thing you're selling. This might be your first time approaching. Well, you want to approach it with respect. Use, like my son always tell me, work the process. Let the process work. As bad as you want it, I'm going to get it. I'm not listening to no world. I'm not discouraged about none of that. We overcome that. That's what I'm sitting here talking about. Here you go, right here. They don't know getting rich is easy. Yeah, because you don't need all that shit they've been telling me. I'm going around all that. I don't have time no more. This what it is. Let's get it. And y'all gonna see great things happen, I'm telling you. Bigger, greater. That's what I'm being led to. That's the word that's spoken to me. And that's what I'm being shown. This is what you gonna get, homie. Because of the, the loyalty, you know, the truthfulness, the honesty, the longevity in relationship, and what it produced. Family. That's what I got in return. And that's why things are gonna start cooking over here. Yeah. Things gonna start. What a Hebrew Israelite shirt. Well, my shirt, my Israelite shirt. Alright, I'm about to get out of here. Get this gentleman a call. I got some shirts to make. I got enough shirts to take care of my business. I went and got some. I'm glad I did. I see I'm gonna be making money strictly off these shirts. I got a few irons in the fire too. Take care of some other business. I'm so glad. All praise to the Most High. Because looking at the world and what they going through, they finna get shook. A lot of people gonna wake up out of it. I know they are. They're gonna wake up and realize, shit, I might as well start running my own business. Stay down, be dedicated, and be wholehearted with it. I'm not waiting on they're gonna determine. I'm not waiting on or following what the world talking about. Whatever they got going on, yeah, I'm in the world, but my movement ain't based on how they move. They don't determine my moves. That's what makes us leaders. And it's gonna be a lonely road for a trendsetter. It's a very lonely road for a trendsetter. But just think about the return on your investment. The trust you be building. People gonna trust you more than they trust systems. Because they gonna know you operate like sons of the Most High. You ain't following no system. Yeah, a lot of people talk their smack. Trust family, it's gonna pay off. He talk crazy to me, but guess what? Somebody who recognized the genuineness of Dwayne, just like the sisters been prophesying, somebody rich is going that know you, that been watching you, and they gonna reach out to you. Family, they ain't lying. That happened to me in real life, in this day and time. I ain't asking them for no money or nothing. They came to me because of the relationship, the rapport from the lasting relationship, from doing good business for people, the quality of the business, and then through the generations of their people. I did the math, 4 different generations of them, their families, cars. I know me and my dad, but I've been on all of them. And just loyalty with a position in their empire. Millionaires, fam. Yeah, yeah. You know, little old me, who they said wasn't nothing, ain't got nothing, ain't got nothing, ain't gonna be nothing. I may not be, but fixing cars, understanding that, and having true honor and respect for others and treating them right stood out more than all this shit they telling you, get this, do that, do this, do that. Like, no, I'm gonna do it this way. Because this way gonna bring about a solid return. And people will turn on you. They turned on you. People don't want to mess with you. People talk crazy. People, I'm telling you. But you know what? Can't stop what the Most High established. I don't care who you are, you're not gonna stop it. No money, no nothing. None of that can stop it. I don't have money. But what I do have is just as great as money. Why? Because they telling me and they showing me. And I'm about to get to use it to help me and mine. And not just me and mine, but others too. That's the difference with Wayne. I ain't like them. You know, they get it and they want to flex and flaunt. And y'all, yeah, I'm the man, I'm the woman. Yeah, do it this way, follow me. No, I'm opening the door. If you got what it takes, you step in like you're supposed to in your business. You kick that door in like you own it. And when you come in there, you have the goods that you proclaim you got. A lot of people you listening to on these places, you see them in reality, it's not what you think it is. But you can follow my timestamps. I'm in the alley. And guess what? God brought me out the alley into something greater. Yeah, that wasn't nobody but the Most High who moved that man hard. Now I'm going into a bigger place to run his place, to service all his automobiles, plus what I create. Family, I already got the job. I'm just waiting on the building to pop up in less than 60 days. Family, he gonna do it. Don't listen to your haters. I'm telling you. People don't understand that he that is in us is greater. We plan, but yes, it's the spirit that's gonna move you to the world. The Most High wants you. I plan to work on cars. I want to do it my way because I didn't want to come under nobody else because I know I got the goods. I know, ain't no doubt about it. I got the goods. You can stick me in the shop with 100 cars. I can fix all of them myself. And that's not to say I'm being braggart or boastful, but no, that's the kind of power I have with them cars. And that's something worth investing in. I don't understand my people, but I understand the Most High. It wasn't for them. They can keep the 9. I don't care. Because the right one, it don't take all of them. It takes the right one, I'm telling you, it works. The Most High is working on your behalf. You ain't got to work, just stay down and doing what you're doing. But the difference is, us, when we come forth, we coming forth with a new spirit. We don't have that spirit like our cousins and brothers do. You know, a lot of them frown on us. Oh, who we think he is? Ain't nobody gonna support you with that ideology. They want to see some wicked shit. You like the rest of us shit. No, I'm gonna show you that set apart stuff. What's that? Kick back, relax. It's something good that you can get into yourself. Hold on, let me get some water. Wow. What you call me for? We work on one car. And this is so beautiful because now all my people that turned on me, I don't need you to bring your car. I still love you, but I'm gonna tell your ass the truth. I ain't phony. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people phony kick it. You know, sometimes as long as you able to do people there, but don't fall off, family. Oh shit, you gonna see the truth. You gonna see the real family. I'm telling you. Don't. Boy, if you fall off, you gonna see who really got your back, family. They gonna show you who really there for you. You pay attention and believe that. You believe who they show you they are, family. And that way you won't deceive yourself. Believe who they show you they are. And you won't be deceived. Because if you don't believe and you've been shown, that's on you. You gonna be held accountable for the decisions you make too. Even if it's bad, you gonna get the reward of it. Make a bad decision, if things don't happen, well, that's your reward, whether you like it or not. So every thought, we don't have time to play. It's our time to wake up. Things are serious. Because everything they talking about ain't, when we bringing this word forth and letting you know how the Most High is dealing with people in this day and time, he's calling his people, it's the truth, family. They gonna fight you on every whim and turn. They gonna fight the truth, family, because they not of the Most High. They of their father, the devil. I don't care who it is. If they speaking against this knowledge, the truth that people are teaching and putting out, and you know they not putting out, you can go read the Bible for yourself and you see it, family. Them other people, sorry to say it, might be it could be your parents, family. They are the devil. A lot of people ain't gonna like it when you say stuff like that, but I'm telling you the truth. If I'm studying these words, the word, and I'm studying these words to really know what they mean and sharing truth so we can really have our minds open so we can understand. Now, everybody don't have, I'm not trying to force nobody to agree to nothing. I'm just doing what I'm purposed to do. And others who are purpose, they align with that. They understand that. They understand my story. I ain't got to sell it to them. It's deeper than it's deeper than you know, family. Our stories run deep. Got deep roots. We deeply rooted. We rooted in eternity. And now we awake. Y'all see, we on code with it because that's who we are. That is our greatness. And that's our contribution to the world. Yeah, they acting up. And I'm not falling off in their energy. You stay acting up. I ain't got time for it. You stay thinking you can take shortcuts and that's gonna do something, gonna put you up top, or you maintain. Well, that show shit won't maintain. That stuff is show. That shit don't maintain me. When I was young, I had the knacking to get paper, and I was introduced to things that was bringing fast paper, and I ran with it. Now I'm an adult. I understand, so I can stop buying it, and I can tough it out. I didn't even have the support, man, like I should have. I had love, but I need money. All you had to do, if you know me, you know what I'm talking about. All you do is bring me your car, bring me your brakes, bring me your oil change. If something I can't do, I'm gonna let you know. I ain't gonna just get your car there and everything about all 9 systems, I basically know. If it's something that I don't have a scanner to be able to read the possibility, the history of what's been affected, that could possibly lead to uh, pinpointing the problem, where it's going to lead to pinpointing the problem. And yes, it could be multiple problems. But to have the diagnosis capabilities, I'm equipped. I'm not just saying no stuff. I'll just stick me in the garage. You put 100 cars in there, I could fix them. That's what I really do. Yeah, I can do it, fellas. And we can make a lot of money. And somebody who's gonna got a lot of money that want to make a whole lot of more money that trust me and got faith is gonna put me to the test. That's what I've been waiting on. Can Wayne handle it? Do Wayne got the goods he proclaiming, he talking about he able? We gonna see. Because the Most High would never put that opportunity in my path if I didn't have the goods. And people know I got the motherfucking goods. Excuse my French. And it pisses me off because they don't support that, and that's crazy. We got it out. I don't understand us. You want to support somebody that's your people that's really doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's doing it straight from the mud. From the dust you came, from the dust you shall return. We reach back to the soil. We don't run to no corporations and systems. They never work. My brothers and sisters, second and third generation coming from an outside nation, heed the word of your brothers and sisters. I come to you in shalom. And the Most High, the Spirit of Truth, have opened our eyes to understanding that's been right there all the time. It's like when I tell you, I read the Bible, I see Africa. The Bible is talking about Africa. It's not talking about Europe. Why? Because there are mineral resources that's in Africa today. All of them, the animals only in Africa today. Ain't no bunch of them animals you was reading about in the Bible. David slaying lions and bears and tigers. All that's in Africa. No, it's not tigers, but I went a little too extra with the song. You know what I'm saying? We sang about it because it's so true. But that's what you find. Like the sister that was in the zoo or somewhere in New York, she was jumping in the lion's cage. They say she was off, but that's her spirit. She know where she come from. Then I seen one of the sisters, a leader Israel, doing big things. She done moved to Africa, repatriated, and helping a lot of the elders get there. And they doing it the right way. Y'all need to check her out. You know, you looking for that liaison, that link that's boots to the ground already. Yeah, I know our brothers and sisters that's over here who's hard, is going and moving around and trying to find that opening with like-minded, those who are of the tribe, and making that move, bringing us out of danger. Yes, gather yourselves together. But we understand that there's a greater, according to the word of the Most High. He's going to regather Judah and Israel. Yes, he is. He's going to gather them and put them back in the land. This is before the end time. While they talking about the abomination of desolation, they already desolated the temple. The Gentiles, these the Romans right here today, the Europeans. Even the people you see and they say that land called Jerusalem, these the chosen people. Family, these are Europeans. These are the isles of the Gentiles. That's a fact. Brother Wayne ain't gonna come on here and tell you nothing. That's a lie. Or am I trying to subvert people or be anti-Semitic or none of that? How am I be anti myself? That's all the brothers and sisters be saying. How the hell we gonna be anti ourselves? We are Shemitic people, the Negroes. The Bible was talking about you. Yes, the other nations are in there, but the people that he covenanted with, it's talking about you and the things that happen with your people. You have to open your eye and see that. All them things that happen in Deuteronomy 28, he said these will be a sign on you and your children forever. The blessings too, not just the curses, the blessings too. That's you. That's Negro. I put that on everything. Bring your preacher out front. Make them answer for it. While they talking about all the Hebrews perverting, all these preachers jumping their ass out here, talking about Jesus ain't black and this. Well, what color was he? Olive skin. Olive is black. Nigga, olive ain't green. Olive might be olive green. But nigga, ain't no green olives in humans. He's black. Get over it. Accept it. Live with it. You got all kind of people mounting up. Distractions. Let's put it to rest. Let them argue that. We got to build this kingdom, family. That's what he's watching. Nobody worry about these suckers. These are peons. They can't even come in the community to teach that to the gangsters. They don't reach the people. Oh, the gangsters, he talking about, yeah, because them the ones that's been pushed to the side. Them the ones, like Christ said, if you did it for the least of them, you did it for me, suckers. Y'all let them trick y'all with this goofy stuff, like y'all greater than the least of them, and you the least of them too, because you just a bigger slave. You ain't working for the kingdom, you working for the heathen. Yeah, you either gonna give your spirit and your life to Christ, or you giving it to the enemy, the enemies of him. These Romans crucified him. Get it right. Who are the nations that came out of Rome? The European nations. So stop with all this gaslighting shit. When I tell the truth, it's the truth. Stop trying to pervert the scriptures. You're gonna go to hell. All liars have their place in the lake of fire. If I'm lying, the Most High deal with me. This is His word He put out in eternity. And this is my life. And ain't nothing gonna stop me. Hallelujah, praise ye Yahuwah. That's what time it is.